Welcome to Watermelon. It's become common practice for American animated films to hire A-list celebrities to voice their characters. If you're curious about who is behind these characters or simply love watching voice actors at work, then this video is just for you. Toy Story 4 introduced Duke Kaboom, a daring Canadian stuntsman who never parts with his bike. And we all know who is the biggest motorbike enthusiast in Hollywood.
Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman. Huh. Oh yeah. Ha. Ha. Look who jumped 40 school buses and landed back into my life.
When Steve Carell agreed to voice Gru in Despicable Me, he started experimenting. He wanted Gru to be a guy who thinks he sounds more threatening than he actually is, but the tone of it makes you laugh at the same time.
Well, I tested it out on my kids, and that's the one that made them laugh, and so I went with it.
Clearly, that approach paid off, as the series is now on its fourth installment, with Despicable Me 4 released in 2024.
Well, I'd say you're under arrest.
Agnes, as your father, I command you to lie.
Yes, they had a few kinds. They got the almond milk, soy milk, hemp milk, oat milk, goat milk, chocolate milk, half and half powdered and of magnesia.
Roberto is a flamboyant, bisexual Spix Macaw who appears in Rio 2. Originally, he was going to be tough with a deep, intimidating voice and brutish personality. But when Bruno Mars was casted, his design and personality was changed to better suit the voice.
Oh, this old nest? It's just something I put together last minute, with my own two wings, of course.
Ah, so you're the lucky bird who swept Juju off her feet.
In a brief scene from The Mandalorian, we got a glimpse of Din Djarin and Luke Skywalker together. And even though it was just a clever edit, I think many Star Wars fans would love to see these characters team up. Well, we sort of got our wish, because they've joined forces on a new project, Wild Robot. Pedro Pascal lent his voice to the mischievous fox named Fink.
To introduce myself, Fink, predator and local goose expert. It's easy, I can teach him the way my mom taught me. Swim! Do I have to do everything? You need to learn how things work on this island. Me, the bear.
And Mark Hamill took on the role of Thorn, a short-tempered grizzly bear.
I will not harm anyone, not while we're in here. I know predators, and those are predators. You know, I'll be chasing you again tomorrow.
Winston Deaver is a brilliant businessman, determined to legalize and bring back superheroes in Incredibles 2. Originally, he was intended to be a villain, but Bob Odenkirk's vibe was so genuine and wholesome, the script was changed and he became a good guy.
They're out in public again. This is our chance. Follow them. Follow Frozone. So if we want to change people's perceptions about superheroes, we need you to share your perceptions with the world.
Can you imagine Nick Jonas, with his sweet voice, taking on a villain role? That is exactly what he did in Ugly Dolls. He plays Lou, a perfect, arrogant doll who wants to get rid of the ugly dolls for falling short of his standards.
You poor thing, don't look so sad. I'm sorry you're so ugly, real bad.
Since 2008, Jack Black has been the voice of Po from Kung Fu Panda, and in 2024, the fourth installment was released. According to Jack, he doesn't need much preparation for the role because the main character is essentially him.
That is awesome! This stick is not for strolling, it's the staff of wisdom. You've got excellent taste, I'll give you that, but I can't give you that.
When Chris Hemsworth was offered to voice young Optimus Prime, he wasn't sure if he should accept. But his kids are big fans of Transformers, so they convinced him to say yes.
Something's coming. Something we've never seen before. This world has secrets you can't even imagine.
Even for just a second, didn't you feel liberated? Didn't you feel like you were something else? Be more than just what they say you are?
According to Matthew McConaughey, he had been trying to land voiceover work in animated films for years, but couldn't get hired. Then, in 2015, he was approved as a lead voice actor in 2 projects at the same time. First came Kubo and the Two Strings, where he played Beetle, a loyal samurai warrior who is part human and part beetle.
Many years ago, I was cursed, trapped in this cursed state. What were we grown-up conversationing about? Just tell me of our quest, and I will quickly demonstrate my numerous indispensability.
Less than a month later, he was invited to join Sing as Buster Moon, an optimistic, determined, and charming koala showman who never gives up.
Just think, your neighbor, the grocery store manager, that chicken right there.
Yep, and do you know the great thing about hitting rock bottom, Eddie? There's only one way left to go, and that's up! Real talent from real life. That's what audiences want, and I'm gonna give it to them.
What comes to your mind when someone mentions the name Bryan Cranston? If it's not meth, but Papa Panda, then you're definitely a huge fan of this animated film.
Since I left my village, I've become a bit of a warrior. Strong, brave.
Wayne is a tired, overworked father of an enormous litter of werewolf pups in Hotel Transylvania. Steve Buscemi's trademark dry, slightly exasperated voice perfectly fits with the character's perpetual tiredness and frustration.
Listen, I'm not gonna set monsters back again just so you can make your grandkid like vampires. Arr! Oh no, wait, that's for the moon. We don't need to kill anyone. We have Pop-Tarts.
The Despicable Me series is full of characters, especially villains, who speak with distinct European accents. This time, they brought in someone who didn't need to fake it. Sofia Vergara voices Valentina the way she normally speaks.
I'm not calling you that stupid name, but I love this evil plan. Did you pull it out rapidly?
This is Sebastian, a cricket who serves as the mentor of Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. He's voiced by none other than Ewan McGregor, your favorite Jedi Master.
Okay, fine, so maybe I didn't do so great. Maybe I messed up a little or a lot, but, well, I tried my best. Pinocchio taught me that, and you know why? Because he was good.
When Charlize Theron became a mother, she wanted to be part of a project her child could watch and be proud of.
I looked at my credits and realized that my child would probably not see any of my work until he was 53, and thought I should do something so that he knew what Mama's job was.
This led to her voice acting debut as Monkey, a Japanese macaw who serves as a bossy, no-nonsense, and strict guardian for little Kubo.
Your mother was very powerful. She blessed your robes so that when the need was most, they would fly you away.
In the 2015 animated film Home, Rihanna voices Tip, a brave and resourceful girl who is separated from her mother during an alien invasion.
Just let's do it. Knock, knock.
Who is there?
The interrupting cow. Moo!
Remember how Morpheus fought against the machines for humanity's freedom in The Matrix? This time, he became one himself. Lawrence Fishburne voiced Alpha Trion, the last surviving member of the 13 Primes.
I saw the truth with my own eyes. Come, I will show you.
Or was it Samuel L. Jackson?
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne!
Stoic the Vast is a father of Hiccup, the main protagonist of How to Train Dragons. Gerard Butler's deep, powerful voice was a perfect fit for Stoic, while his Scottish accent added an authentic touch that aligned well with the Viking setting of the story.
Those sailors who turned back told tales of a great waterfall and dragons guarding the entrance to a hidden world. One day I'll find the hidden world and seal it up, so that people and dragons will fight no more.
Voiced by Margot Robbie, Flopsy is a well-behaved bunny who does her best to try and stay out of trouble in Peter Rabbit.
It's actually a bit confusing. Everything's upside down.
Creating Snowball for The Secret Life of Pets, the director wanted a character who was very cute and insane at the same time. Full of fast-paced jokes and over-the-top expressions, Kevin Hart's voice acting nailed the role perfectly.
Oh, hey, big fella. What I do? Oh, I just rescued a tiger. What you look like I'm doing? I'm doing superhero stuff. Dip, 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 dip. First of all, I want to welcome White Thunder back from the washing machine, who was put in there with a red blanket, and henceforth will be known as Pink Thunder.
To fully transform into Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy, Karen Gillan needed about 4 hours, wearing layers of makeup and prosthetics made for a long and grueling workday. In contrast, voice acting doesn't require being on camera. so she's more than happy with her role in Spies in Disguise.
They call me EYES, Spectral Analysis and Quantum Optical Thermography. A surveillance camera in Tokyo picked this up 2 hours after your mission. If Sterling was on this boat, he didn't leave a fingerprint, his lips never touched a glass, and somehow he didn't have feet.
Lord Newt is a pompous and greedy governor of a Bronze Age city, showing disdain for the simpler, more primitive Stone Age people. Despite his somewhat villainous nature, Newt's character is infused with humor and absurdity, which Tom Hiddleston brought to life perfectly.
That's good. I don't know what the Queen is worrying about.
From Agent Smith in The Matrix to the Elven Lord Elrond in The Lord of the Rings, Hugo Weaving has shown incredible passion and dedication to every role he's taken on. The only exception was Transformers. He was offered to voice the evil robot Megatron, and by his own admission, Weaving only accepted because of the paycheck. It was a 2-hour voice job while he was doing other things. He found the job meaningless, didn't read the script beyond his own lines, and couldn't have cared less. But the result is still impressive.
Scream. You left me to die on that pathetic insect planet. Well then, let me strip the very flesh from his body.
For some reason, casting directors seem to see James Marsden as the perfect sheriff. Following his role as Tom Wachowski in Sonic the Hedgehog, the actor donned the star badge again in My Little Pony: A New Generation.
What is it with me and critters? I'm like a magnet to them. Guys, come on, give Hitch a little space.
Great, I think we got that one.
Oh, Sonny, 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 Sonny. You think you've escaped? Well, think again. I will not eat. I will not sleep.
Michael Douglas voiced Guy M.I., a grumpy, sardonic, failed inventor who hates green eggs and ham in the film of the same name.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them anywhere.
But I do know what he would enjoy.
Have you ever fucked on cocaine, Nick?
When Scarlett Johansson was offered to voice a robot in Transformers 1, she wasn't too excited. But it turned out to be a great script, full of heart, amazing messaging, and humor, and so she became Alita 1.
Blind optimism that you have is why you make such bold and courageous choices.
Branch is an overly cautious and serious troll, who brings a contrasting dynamic to the lively world of trolls voiced by Justin Timberlake. In the third installment, he uncovers more about his past, including having a secret family of brothers who were part of a boy band, echoing Timberlake's real-life roots in NSYNC.
We don't want any clown-related trouble, okay? We're just here looking for our brother, Clay. So what? You're a clown. If there was a brother that I might do this for, and I'm not saying there is.
If there's a pessimistic character like Branch, then there needs to be someone overly optimistic to balance things out. Anna Kendrick as Poppy did this job perfectly. She's energetic, enthusiastic, and committed to helping everyone around her.
Brozone reunion? Brozone here we bro again? Brozone where'd they bro? I don't know. Puffy jackets, puka shell necklaces, denim tuxedos? Did you have frosted tips? We'd be best friends and we'd teach each other things and we'd never fight because we'd always have each other's backs and we wouldn't even have to talk because we'd think all the same thoughts and everybody would ask us if we were twins and we'd laugh and we'd be like, well, not technically, but...
Voiced by Hugh Jackman, Sir Lionel Frost is an adventurous and somewhat self-absorbed British explorer who specializes in mythical creatures. He seeks to discover proof of the world's most famous legend, and he actually succeeds.
That has special meaning to you. Perhaps the name of someone in your life who touched you here.
Jim Prescott is a caring yet socially awkward father of the main character in Spirit Untamed. Jake Gyllenhaal feels he relates closely to his character because of this trait.
Jim is just socially awkward, which is something that I loved about him. I find myself, though, you know, I'm a performer and all those things, I think ultimately I'm pretty socially awkward. You like strawberries, right? Oh, okay, well, you used to. Yeah, you do, look just like her.
As mentioned before, Trolls Band Together reunites Branch and his brothers, but Poppy also discovers her long-lost sibling, Viva, who is voiced by Camila Cabello.
My gosh, hello! My name is Viva. It's so fantastic, amazing to see other trolls.
I've thought so many times about leaving, to look for you and Dad. But it's not safe out there.
And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.